This is Dr. Rosemary Hyde, and we are here this morning, December 22nd, looking at TOEFL and practicing vocabulary. And then we'll look at one of the homework exercises to prepare for TOEFL that we worked on this week. So I'd like to invite you to look at these 20 expressions. And let us know ones that you just say the number. You're not really sure what it means.
Oh my God. I like it. I like it.
Yeah, the expressions are fun.
Yeah.
They're basically metaphors. You know, they use one meaning to convey another. So just holler out the number if there's one that you'd like us to discuss.
The 18.
18.
I read, please, because I'm not really sure the meaning what it is.
Okay.
Set the record straight.
What do you do when you set the record straight? Anybody?
Is to have everything in order, something like that?
No, not quite. There's a particular situation when you believe that somebody has misunderstood something, and therefore you want to make sure that they understand what you understand. And usually it's when you think somebody doesn't recognize, you know, what you've done appropriately, or they think you have done something not so good. You want to set the record straight. You want to tell them what's real.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
That's real. That's when you use that. So, you know, for example, if my friend thinks I didn't do something that was mine to do, and I did it, then I want to be sure to set the record straight with that person.
Okay. Okay. I can say one example to verify if I understand the meaning correctly. For example, I say, "Hey, did you turn up? Did you close the door?" Yes, I did it. I'm not sure. Let me set the record straight. It could be?
Could be. The other person in that case would say, well, let me set the record straight.
Okay.
I did it.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
I like it.
Okay, give me another word.
Number 14.
14. Okay,
Yes.
so this is what the person has to do when you set the record straight, is to give your story the benefit of the doubt, which means they have to suspend disbelief, you know, and any doubts that they have, just let them go and give you the benefit of the doubt, which means they can't get any real record of it or any real information. They have to believe you. They have to trust you. And so you give somebody the benefit of the doubt when you decide to trust them, even when you really don't.
In the 18, you confirm. In the 14, you leave that in that way and you try to trust.
Yes,
I
this
believe.
is 14,
14.
right?
Benefit of that.
Okay, what else? There's two here that use the word base, 3 and 4. Somebody's off base, or you want to touch base with someone. What does that refer to? What's the underlying reference?
Of base. Of base is
Yeah.
like out of the base? No?
Well, yeah, but it refers to the game of baseball.
Right.
Are you familiar with baseball?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Abu, are you familiar with baseball?
Yes, a little bit.
A little bit, okay. Kausar, how about you? Are you familiar with baseball, Kausar? I think Kausar has left us. Okay, so that's what it's referring to. It's a very popular game in the United States and in other places. And we call it the national game. And so it's, it's a metaphor. Off base means you're way off. You're out in what comes to
Out
me
of
is another
line.
metaphor with baseball. You're out in left field. That's a baseball reference too. And what that one means is you have no clue what's going on.
Okay. Off base. So, okay. Okay. It's
yeah.
like you are off of base, but you drop that.
Off base means you're wrong.
Okay.
You've missed. You're not tuned in. You've missed what's important in this. You're going down a rabbit hole. That's another way of saying it.
Okay.
You're in delusion.
Okay. Here in my country is very popular, the baseball.
Yeah,
We have a player, an old player, Mariano Rivera, worked in Yankees.
That's
He's
right.
Panamanian.
Diego Rivera. Yeah, exactly. And the Yankees are my favorite team.
Yeah.
Yep. So off base in baseball, if there's a ball that's been hit, any runner who has hit a ball before and is when you're touching one of the bases, they can't tag you and make you out. So you're safe if you're on base. But if you're off base, that means that you can be tagged with the ball and then you're out.
Yes.
So being off base means you're vulnerable because you're not tuned in. You don't know what's going on. And to touch base with someone when you are a player and you're running around the bases, when you touch the base, you're safe. So to touch base with somebody means you get in touch with them, you call them up, and you find out how they're doing.
Touch base.
Yeah, I touched base with him yesterday. He's fine. So
I can say you are touch base with him.
not first base, it can be any base.
Okay.
So in this country, I don't know about now, because I think soccer has become a more popular game for kids to play than baseball. But when I was growing up, every kid played baseball. And we didn't play it on teams. We played it in the street. You know, I mean, 6 kids would get together and you'd play baseball. And we did it, you know, we didn't have teams, we just rotated. So you rotated to become the batter, and then you rotated to be the base people or the pitcher or the catcher. And we didn't have outfield people usually, because in the street there's not enough room for an outfield. The outfield are way out in the, that's what out in left field means, way far away, not tuned in.
Here in my country, when I was a child, we played baseball on the street, but the balls always have problem with the neighbor because arrive on the roof of the houses.
Oh yeah, right. Or they go through a window and make everybody really angry. Ugh.
Yes.
Yep. Okay, what else? There's another sports analogy here that 12 and 13, it's a different sport. What do you use reins for?
Give someone. Bring. Okay. What is rein? 12. Give someone free rein.
Right.
Rein.
Rein is a part of the bridle you put on a horse. So if you give them free rein, that means you're not directing with the reins. You're just letting somebody go where they want. Or the opposite is to rein them in, to hold tight on the reins, make them stop, or make them go left, or
To control them.
yeah. So both of those expressions come from horseback riding.
Free rein. Free rein is like without direction.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What else?
Number 16.
16, hold your tongue.
Yes.
Well, picture. It doesn't mean take your tongue in your hand. It means stop your tongue from moving, which means what?
Hold one's tongue. I think it means to stop someone who is telling something unpleasant.
That's it. Hold with your tongue means don't say it.
Hold on, stop. Okay.
I held my tongue. I didn't say anything about that incident, that event. I didn't want to embarrass them. Or if somebody is, saying things to you that you don't want to hear, you can say, hey, hold your tongue.
Hold on, stop. Hold on, stop.
Usually you say it about yourself, though.
Hold on.
Okay, what else?
Number 20.
20? I
Yes.
wondered if somebody was going to ask about that one. To size up the competition. Okay, again, it's an analogy from team sports. And it's an interesting use of size, which generally means how big somebody is. But as a verb, to size up means to assess, to evaluate. So when you size up the competition, you're looking at the other team or your opponent and figuring out, okay, can I beat this guy? Can I beat this team? Can we beat this team? So, for example, if you get into an argument with somebody, if you size them up, you're trying to figure out, okay, can I beat this person in this argument? Or should I just let it go?
Yes, so if I understand, it can mean to analyze.
Yeah,
Or
to
evaluate.
analyze, and you look, it's always has other people as the object,
Okay.
because you're not only analyzing, you're evaluating in a competitive situation.
Mhm.
Any others?
I don't know if my imagination, but all of them are phrasal verbs.
All of them are what?
Phrasal verbs.
I didn't get that one word.
Okay, some of them are phrasal verbs.
Phrase,
Phrasal verbs.
phrase.
Phrasal verbs is when we combine one verb with a preposition.
They're all expressions.
Mhm.
They're the word that I learned when I was studying French was that these expressions are idioms.
Idiom. Exactly. Idioms.
Hey, quiet.
So cute, your dog.
When they think they see something outside, they think they have to bark at it. You know, that's their job.
Yes.
Okay, what does it mean when something is first rate?
First rate is that make you feel like frustrated in other word. Frustrated
Sorry.
when you cannot do something and you want to do it.
Not usually. What is it?
Sorry. What is the question?
What does first rate mean?
Displeasure.
Yes.
First place? No.
No, I said displeasure.
Hey, I can't hear.
Frustrated.
Bark someplace else. Okay, say it again.
Feel.
I said displeasure.
It's a combination of
Can you
some
hear me?
or two feelings. Bad
Actually, it
feeling.
means another word for first rate is top notch.
Top notch.
Top notch.
Top notch. Top notch. Top
Put it in the
notch.
chat.
Notch.
It
Thank you.
means
so much.
it's something is very, very good. You like it a lot. It's first
Yeah.
rate. Or he or she is first rate. So there's competition in that word too.
Oh, I was listening frustrated.
Frustrated?
Yes, I was thinking that you said this word.
I was thinking frustrated.
Okay. No, it's number two.
Okay, sorry. Okay. First rate. Okay, now I understand.
It was a first-rate performance.
Synonym of great.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, first rate. You listen the same like me about, do you think the same, right?
Yes.
Right. What happened? What do you do when you use up something?
Looks up. Look.
I'm looking at number 19. Use up.
Something that is very useful?
No, it's a verb. It means you've done something. You've used up. It means you've consumed it. It's finished. There's no more. You need to go out and get some more of whatever you used up.
Okay. Okay.
So what can you think of that you may have used up in the last week or 2 weeks?
Yes. I used up my data.
You used up your what?
Data.
Paper. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. So then you need to get some more.
I use up my drink.
Yep. You could say that. And when you said it's not just the one bottle, there aren't any more around. You've got to go out and get some more.
Okay.
What happens? Oh, I love 10 and 11. What's the difference?
Look up to someone.
Or you look something up.
Something.
Which
number? Which number?
10 and 11.
10 and 11. Look something up. It's like move something up?
No.
No?
No, number 10, I think that you have a thing and you no longer know where you put it, and you are looking at you are looking it up.
That's an interesting idea. It's not quite what it is, but you're at least in the looking.
Or maybe
What you're talking about, Abu, is looking for something.
maybe
Yes.
it's trying on something new.
No. Oh, that's another nice idiom, trying on.
Trying on.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing.
No.
When you don't know something, you look it up.
Okay. When you are finding something.
You are
no. Like
you are Google it.
No.
Like if you don't know a word, you read a word and you don't know what it is, where do you look it up?
In your dictionary.
Right, exactly. So what does it mean to look something up?
Or even to Google it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You go to a place, a source that can tell you what the meaning is. You look it up. Or you're talking about, this happens to me all the time. I'm watching a film and it's set in another time. It's set in the 1800s. And, people are talking about an event, but I don't know about that event because I haven't lived in the 1800s. So I look it up. I go to Google now. Used to be you went to the encyclopedia. but now the encyclopedia is Google. So you look it up so you can learn more.
Okay.
Now, I look up to that person. Am I looking at them to learn more about them?
No, you love them or you admire them.
You admire them. That's perfect. That's the perfect definition of looking up to someone,
Mm.
which is totally different than look something up.
Yes.
What do you do when you keep your options open?
Keeps your options open.
That's 5.
Keeps one option open.
So you have your open doors?
No. What's an option?
An option, I think it can mean that something that you are planning to do, for example,
Something you're trying to what?
to do or even to realize.
That's
in
true.
the
Yes.
yes,
But it's one out of a bunch. It's
Yes.
a possibility. So keep your possibilities open. Keep your choices open. That's an option.
Okay.
So another way of saying it is, and it's another expression, don't burn any bridges.
don't burn any bridges.
Because if you burn a bridge, you can't go back over it.
Yes.
You cut off a possibility. So that's one way to keep options open.
Possibilities. Okay.
What does it mean, number 6, when you bring the facts home to someone? What's going on there?
Bring the facts home to someone.
Listen to someone. Mm,
When you show someone the reality?
Yes. In what kind of situation?
well, I was thinking to tell him the truth about something that you don't like to talk to him.
Yes, it is to make sure that somebody knows the truth. But the situation is when someone just, doesn't realize what the real truth is. Like, for example, in a financial crunch, when there's a shortage of money and a person is buying things, somebody probably is going to want to bring the facts home to them and make them see what the reality is.
Mm-hmm.
So the
Sometimes the people don't accept the reality, and
Yeah.
someone make you bring the fact home to that person
right.
in this situation.
Yep. Yes. What do you do when you bring something to mind?
Have an idea?
Number 17.
Okay, I was thinking other idea. Okay, 17. Bring something to mind.
Mm,
remember.
Yeah, that's it. You remember.
Yes.
Good. What do you do when you see the light? I'm sorry, it's number 8.
Okay, see the light.
See the light. See the.
You feel in peace or
I can see where you would think that. Yeah, that's not what it means.
See the. I don't know if it is what I will say will be correct, but I think it means to. How can I say it? To. See. To.
Okay, let me tell you this. See number 6, bring the facts home to someone. When you're the person who has had the facts brought home to you, ideally, you see the light.
okay. Okay.
You.
It's
You
like
see the truth.
You what?
You learn about the truth, what they were saying.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. You learn the truth. You understand.
Yes.
okay. It could be, I don't know, it's a question. If you are passing for a bad situation or difficult situation, and at the end, you get the solution, it could be see the light too.
Yes, absolutely. Very good. Yep. And what I'm going to ask you to do during this next week is make these words yours. Use them. You know, even if it's just making up sentences,
Yes, try to use them.
like playing a game. Use
I
them
have it
and
here
make
to use
them
them.
yours.
Now I see the light with the phrase, with the idioms.
Very good. Yes. Excellent.
I see the light that I need to learn them and use them.
Yes. And that is a first-rate idea.
It's a top-notch idea.
Right. Exactly. And you can size up the job and figure out how to do it. You can,
I need to look up some of more of these phrases. I need to look up.
yes, very good. And then give your imagination free rein.
Mhm.
Thanks to bring me the facts to my mind.
Exactly. Yep. Don't rein yourself in.
You're using all together.
Yeah, well, playing with words is
Yeah.
a good way to learn them.
Yes.
Tell me something, is doing this kind of thing helpful?
Yes, of course.
Yes. Of course.
Totally.
Okay, I just want to make sure that you
Yes,
feel that
because
it's helping you increase your vocabulary.
yes,
Yes.
thank you so much. These kind of words, I think, are advanced. You can see other perspective of the
Yes.
English.
Exactly. And one of the values on which you are evaluated in the TOEFL is your use of vocabulary.
Okay.
So it's really good to learn these 1,000 or so words and use them because they will help you increase your score, and they will also, give you more free rein to express yourself in
Right.
English.
Okay.
Okay, so do we know if anybody did the listening exercise?
Yes, I did it.
Okay. Did you have anybody with you?
No, I was the only one who was doing that.
Okay, so we need to
I also did
publicize that.
I also did the writing, but I am not done yet, so I will send it
Okay,
whenever I'm done. Yes.
good. So these are posted, Orlando, on the WhatsApp group,
Okay.
and Abu posts them each week. So I would suggest going to WhatsApp, to the TOEFL WhatsApp group, and looking at the homework. There'll always be a listening, a reading, and a writing, and a vocabulary section. So when you come to class next Wednesday, it won't be these because these were for today, but I will post another one. I will send it to you, Abu, later today.
Yes.
And we'll talk about it. So, you know, and these are things that you need to go to online. Or if you have the TOEFL, I'm going to start using exercises that are in the TOEFL guidebook. The one that, you know, we show. I'm hoping that everybody has it by now so that I can assign homework from the book also, which gives us a huge bunch of possibilities for practicing.
Okay.
And it's, you know, the book and these kinds of exercises and the vocabulary words are ones that are chosen by the company that creates the test to help people to be ready to score high.
Okay.
So this is a real TOEFL class. And,
I wasn't in the group, but Abu is gonna add me to receive all the assignments.
Yeah, so the TOEFL group, the TOEFL WhatsApp group that Living Peace Now is doing is the other piece of this class.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions before we sign off today?